Hey there, everybody, it's Thorpian, and when Hypixel admins patched the garden in order to stop allowing the vertical farms and cut the build limit to 10, they did something really cool too. They made it so that mushrooms spread faster and that it doesn't matter how many mushrooms are touching each other. And do you know what that means? That means that we can make a handy dandy mushroom farm that's semi-AFK because all the mushrooms can now be touching. So guess what? I'm going to show you how to build it. So we're going to start over here, and for this build, you're going to need half slabs, you're going to need podzol or mycelium, the choice is up to you, and you're going to need mushrooms, and that's it, easy peasy. I'm going to show you how to build one layer. Keep in mind that with the current garden height limitations, you can fit up to 3 layers as long as you start at bedrock. So you're going to have to start, if you do it at bedrock, here. Now the one thing that sucks about the bedrock is that you can't builder's ruler on top of it. So in order to be able to do things like half slabs, you would actually have to place all the half slabs for your first layer. That's a little annoying. Yeah, so I'm not going to do it for this video, but you can totally do it when you want for yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of half slabs ready with some wood that I have here. And we're going to put them into our builder's ruler. And we're going to find the edge of our plot, which is right here. Okay, so this is this plot, and this is the new plot. So we're going to want to make a wall at the edge just in case we need the for leaning against to be able to use the 45-degree farming method. So we're going to go ahead and build that guy, and I think we might actually be 1 block too far. Yeah, we're 1 block too far, but that's okay. And then we're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, another one, and so on and so forth, all the way down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so we've gone ahead and done that all the way across, and you'll notice that at the end here, you'll have 4 blocks left over, but no path on that side, which is fine because these farms are unidirectional, so you're always going to be facing the same way. So this last one, you're actually going to just finish here, or on that side, I didn't actually count. All right, so next we need to either get podzol or mycelium. Unfortunately, there's a lot of inventory management now because you can't just put this stuff in chests. So I have like random crap all over my backpacks and under chests. So anyway, so now we're going to go to the hub and we're going to go ahead and buy podzol. Now the reason I'm doing podzol is because it's cheaper than mycelium. You can also buy mycelium and wait it for it to spread for some cheap version of this. It is 20 coins, so it's not like that cheap, but it's pretty cheap. And considering you get 10 coins per mushroom, so like 100 coins for every mushroom you actually click on because of fortune, I think we'll make this money back pretty quick. All right, so we're gonna fill up. I like to fill up the ruler. All right, we're back at our garden now, and we're gonna go ahead and place this stuff. Now, you need to place it a block above, so if you wanna make it really easy on yourself, you should grab your builder's ruler, grab an infinite dirt wand, put that across, and then put that infinite dirt wand back and podzol your way along. Now, this leaves a gap. You might not want a gap. In that case, you can just infinite dirt wand underneath, and then you won't have a gap. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to podzol this up, and then I'll be back. All right, so our podzol is all planted. So now we're gonna go ahead and tell you about the options of how to plant your mushrooms. So option 1 is to pick a mushroom, any mushroom. So you can pick red, you can pick green. There's no green. You can pick red or you can pick brown. It doesn't matter which one. And you just use 1 mushroom. And if you're gonna do 1 mushroom, then what you have to do, unfortunately, because you can't actually plant mushrooms next to each other manually, so they can be placed next to each other, but you can't plant them next to each other just like that. You'll have to go along and you'll have to place them approximately every other. So see, I can't plant mushrooms near it. So I'm just gonna go down, and 1 row of this I'm gonna plant with mushrooms. Now I can plant 2 in order to speed up the first growth, but I'm gonna end up breaking 3 of them, so might as well just plant 1 row for purposes of demonstration. So we're gonna go ahead and plant this, and let me tell you real quick about the options here. So there's just red. You can also do add brown and do every other brown. So this is gonna cost you in the following manner. So if you do both colors, it should grow a little bit faster, potentially, depending on how they coded this mushrooms can touch sort of deal. But in reality, once you have this seed row filled in, it should be about the same, and having one color allows you to use the fungi bonus on your fungi cutter. And then you would just probably plant like another floor or another farm worth with the other color if you really wanted to have both accessible. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to plant all of these all the way along. All right, guys, so we went ahead and we planted one row on all of these, and you'll see that they're already starting to spread. Now you can take this and you can copy and paste it around as many times as you want. So now let me tell you about how you're gonna farm this for maximal efficiency, because I don't wanna just show you how to make a farm, I wanna show you how to best use the farm. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a shovel and an axe. And so this is something you're only going to want to do after you have copied and pasted this base, right? Because you don't want to change the edges and then copy and paste them. So you want to do it, pick however many plots you want. I don't know what's going to be infinite for mushrooms. I'm guessing something like 4 plots, maybe 5 plots of mushrooms will be infinite of one layer, but I really don't know. They grow kind of slow still, and I don't really want to like tell all of you what the best like number of plots is until they change the speed that they said they're gonna change. Just because like it really changes them, it could change the numbers a lot, and I really don't know what they're gonna do. So I don't want to make a video and then have you guys be like, everything's wrong, Thorpian, everything is wrong. So I'm just going to show you how to make sure that you turn these. So you're going to break the last 2 blocks off of both edges. And you are then going to grab your whatever block you want. So I'm going to use my dark oak. I don't know why, but I just really like dark oak. And we're going to make sure that we have a pattern here for turning. And then you can use blocks for this, obviously. And then we're going to actually, so the smart thing to do would just be to build a wall all the way across with a builder's ruler. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some dark oak and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and build a wall all the way across. This is obviously not the neatest of walls, but I'd have to break the block, go over and break this block to make the wall at the bottom, but this will work for our purposes. So then what you're going to do is every other plot, so you're going to pick which direction you want to start with. I'm going to go ahead and say this one, and we're going to put 2 blocks here. So So 2 blocks every other plot. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down the line. And you're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, but you're going to do it the opposite way. So here we have our block on this one. So on this guy, we're going to put our block on this side. So you're going to want to get rid of this if you're only making it 1 plot long, because obviously you need the corners. And then like before, we're going to take off 2 edges. So we're going to take off 2 blocks on the end. Now notice in this one we have plenty of space on the side, but hopefully you'll be maximizing your plot usage and putting this up against the edge of a plot or against the edge of the garden map. So we're going to break off 2. We're going to paste in our wall. On this one, and then every 2. 2, 1, 2. All right, we've placed our last one here. It's lined up correctly. And our end is then going to be right here. Now, sometimes the teleport pad glitches if you come at it from a half slab. So we're going to put a whole block there. And we're going to put a teleport pad here. And we're going to call it shroom end. So then we're going to go over to the beginning of our farm, which is going to be right here. And we're going to put a teleport pad called shroom start. You can obviously name these whatever you want. I'm just going to call it shroom start for the sake of happiness. Shroom start. And then change destination. Oh no, we're going to make end go to start. Right. And then just make sure that this is here. Okay, so now the question is, how do we farm the farm? Well, we grab our fungi cutter, we grab our rancher's boots. Your rancher's boots, you're gonna cap to 175. You're gonna turn to 45 degrees. And you're gonna make sure that you're even, and then you're just gonna go ahead and farm your farm. So hold down left click and hit W. And you're gonna farm your W all the way to the end of the row. You can see my inventory is full, but that's okay. And you're gonna hit W, and then you're gonna hit A. And you're gonna farm all the way to the end of the row. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-AFK mushroom farm, self-regrowing. No need to replant mushrooms. They are gonna be a little slow. You can tile this, you can build up to 3 layers in a single plot. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.